Okay, welcome to the iMovie video tutorial. This is going to show you how to make a different movie clip or any type of video you would like to make in an MP4 format. So to start, we're going to go to File, and you're going to start with a new movie. This will ask you what theme you would like, and it's usually best to pick no theme. It's the easiest one to work with, unless you would like to try any of these cool ones. You can play with those as well, but I'll just start with a new blank one. You can title it whatever you'd like, so I'll call this one My Movie 3. Now this is your new movie space here. It's just all blank. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a video clip. Right here I have a fishy swimming video, so I'd like to use this one. So you can pick whichever type of video you'd like to import. I've already pre-imported this one, so I can use it, but if you haven't pre-imported, I'll show you how to do that later. So what I'm going to do is when I click on this video, which is the one I want, there's a little plus button that comes up, and you're just going to press the plus, and it'll go right into your video stack here, which is pretty cool. So now we're going to play this to make sure that it actually imported all of it. So let's watch. Yep, that's all of the fishies. Now if you want to add this one too, you can add the plus button here as well. Now it added that one, and then I can also add this video clip too. So now I have 3 separate video clips in here. If you play them all together, they should work. Now if you want to add some different things to this video clip, you can. There are things in the bottom left corner here called transitions. So you can click on the transitions, and there's a whole list of different type of transition you can put between your video clips to make them look more natural when they fade into one another. I'll just try some of them out. If you drag your mouse from left to right across the transition, it'll show you how it will show in your video. Like that. One of my favorite ones is this one. It looks pretty cool when it works. So once you pick out the transition you like, you just drag it, put it in between 2 separate video clips, like that, and then just release it, and now it's in there. And it tells you in the little bubble on top of it how many seconds the transition lasts for. This one says just 1 second. So now we can watch the transition in between. So that's pretty cool. Now it's a more natural way to fade into different video clips instead of just jumping from one to the other. So between this video clip, I'll try a new one maybe. I'll try doing the page cover one. That's pretty cool too. You just drag and drop it in the middle there. Perfect. And now we can watch how this transition works. Cool. Okay. And then now we have 3 video clips that pretty well meshed together. If I wanted to put a transition at the beginning of the video, we can do that as well. So I could just add this one at the very beginning of the video. That's a cool opening to it. So you can do whatever you'd like to make them flow better together. Now if you wanted to add titles to some of them, you can. If you're starting a movie, you can add titles here. You can just pick whichever one you'd like. So if I wanted just an upper title, you can drag that down here, and the title will go right over top of the video clip you put it on top of. If you want to shorten it a bit, you can do that as well. Just drag it and drag it shorter. So if I want it only over this video clip, and it says it'll only last for 1.5 seconds. And now you double click on it, you can edit it on the screen. So right now it says name. If I wanted to change it to, I just deleted it, put it back. If I wanted to change it to fishy swimming, fishies, and then just unclick it, and then that's the new title of it. And then I'll shorten it again. There. And now we'll watch how it stays over top. Swimming fish. There. So you can add titles wherever, whenever you want. There's end credits. If you're making an actual like movie thing, you can put it on there too. There's far away ones. There's a cloud one, and every time you your cursor goes over top of it, it'll show you the preview of what it'll turn out to be. And again, if you drag from left to right, it'll show you if it's moving, what happens there. So there's a far away one, which is in most movies. We see this one. It's pretty cool. Okay, so next we have maps and rounds. These are just different set backgrounds you can use if you'd just like to put, like, for instance, like the end credits or something, and you don't want it to go over top of your video clip at all. So we'll put that here at the end. We'll just add let's put the underwater one. That seems to work well here. Again, you just click and drag it here. It says it's 4 seconds long. You can shorten it, whatever you'd like. And then we'll go back to titles, and then we'll add this one over top of it. This one says 10 seconds. So we might need to shorten that one a bit because our video clip's only 4 seconds and the clip is 10. So we'll go to the end of this and then we'll shorten this guy. All the way back. Okay, let's put them there. And then you can write on it whatever you want to write. If you just highlight it, and then this will come up. And it's kind of like word processor here. You can do whatever you'd like to edit it. We'll say end credits, like that, and then just a list. There. Okay. Now, if you'd like to cut this a little bit, because it is a little long and you don't want to just go to the end and drag it through all the time, you can find a spot. Here's probably good. If you want to just trim off the end like that, what you can do is you can right click and then split the clip like that. You can also split it here. I'll show you that again. So you right click and then you'd press split clip. It's also the Command B button. You can use that. It might be a little bit easier. If you want to add a freeze frame too, it's this one here. If you want to trim it just slightly, adjust it. There's a whole bunch of things. You can do cross dissolve, but split clip's usually the easiest one, most common one to use. So now they're split, and I can delete this whole chunk now pretty easily with just the delete button, and now it's gone. Then I can delete this one also. I can delete this one too. You can also split the title head here. If I just want to split the title, split clip, same thing, and it's already gone. So that works really well. If I want to put a transition at the end, I can do that too, to fade out. I could do the fade to white. That's a pretty good one to put at the end of things. Now let's watch how these credits look. Yep, that's how it works. Usually when you do the playback on the screen, it'll show it a little bit quicker than it would usually be because it hasn't loaded fully and it's on its full resolution. So if you want to really see how it would turn out, you have to do full screen playback or download it, and then it'll show you what it looks like. And if you want to add sounds to your movie, there's a whole list of sounds here you can choose from. There's ambient effects, and again, they'll play them for you. If you click on them, it'll let you know what they sound like. So let's try and find like a water one, maybe. Hard rain. Let's see what that sounds like. That sounds pretty good. So if you want one of the video clips, it says here again the time's 10 seconds. My video is much longer than 10 seconds, so I'll just drag it down at the bottom. Sound clips go at the bottom all the time. Just leave it there. And now let's hear how it sounds with the sound. That's pretty cool. Flows along well with the video. And see, the sound's going to cut off right about here. And I do want it to be a little bit longer, so let's try and find another sound. You can also just loop that sound again if you'd like. You you can click on it. If you right click on it, you can split it. You can edit the speed as well to make the speed a little slower, but that might sound a little murky sometimes. Or you could just find the same clip and drag it in again. That could work also. I think I'll add the sea lion bark. That's another 5 seconds. So I'll drag that in here. Again, you can add whatever sounds you'd like. And see, I'm just going to cut it off here because we don't need the sound here anymore. Split clip. There you go. If you wanted to add more sounds though from your own library, you can do that as well. Just download them and import them into iMovie before you start. Now I have enough sounds for the video, enough title, end credits. I'm missing a transition here though. You don't always have to put transitions, but they do help make it flow a bit better. See how quick that one was? So I might add a transition there as well. I'll put the doorway one here, right in between. There we go. I don't know what happened to the music. I'm going to delete that one. Perfect. Okay. Another thing you can do is you can add stuff from GarageBand. If you have GarageBand installed on your computer, you can just make your own track and import it in through that. There's also iTunes right here, really readily available. You can just put that in there as well. If you're on your maps and rounds, this is the only maps and round I used, and it's the underwater one, you can edit it. You can crop it. There's a crop tool here. You can change the color of it and the saturation, so I can make it a little bit lighter with darker grayscale. You can also change the brightness of it, more green, more blue. Just leave it there. You can also go here and match the color, do white balance, skin tone balance. There's a whole bunch of editing things you can do. If I want to match this color frame, you can match them. That one's not going to work because they're not similar, but that's okay. You can go to the speed. This one isn't always highlighted. It's not always an option, but it does work. For this clip, it'll work. You press the little turtle, which is speed, so you can reverse it at any time to go back to normal. I can slow this clip down, so that'll drag out the length there. See how much slower it looks now? It's like slow motion video capture. So if I don't like that, I can reverse it. I can reverse the video here, reverse the screens. If I want it back to normal speed, I just click normal again, and it's all back to normal. Over here is the video effects. I could add some special effects here. There's day and night. Let's see what that one looks like. That's pretty intense. I could extend this video clip a bit. It is a little bit short now. I'll put it out this long. There's hard light. Could add that. And it applies right to the video clip itself. That's pretty cool. There's a whole bunch of other ones too. There's X-ray, and then again they show previews when you highlight them, so you know what they're gonna look like ahead of time. So you can do whatever you'd like with those as well. There's a little information bubble here you can ask help for as well. It'll tell you what the maps around you have in the corner, and then the other corner it's gonna have the duration, the time of your video. Close that if you don't need that anymore. Now I have the whole play reversed, so it's going to be going backwards. All the transitions are slightly backwards, what they're supposed to be. It's pretty cool. So that's what your video looks like. If you want to add more clips, you just go to the import button up here. Might take a little while to load. You go to import and you scroll down to whatever videos or songs you have. My other video will be this one. And then you press import selected when you have the one you want. You can select multiple ones at a time by using the shift key. And then now it's imported in my file up here. So this is a whole bunch of other tracks that I have. A whole bunch of other video clips I can use because I've already imported them. but I'd like to use this one. So again, press the plus button, just adds it in at the end again, and then I already have a fade into it, and that's what it'll look like. If I wanted to add a sound to it, I can do that. I'm going to add sleigh bells. I can put the sleigh bells underneath here, and then I can also extend it out longer. Or you can just use footsteps here. There. And then I want to shorten this guy a bit, so I'll go here and I'll split the clip again. There we go. So that's just one example of how you make your own movie. I hope this showed you how you can create your own projects. If you have any more questions, you can always refer to different YouTube videos as well. They'll have some good stuff on there, or just ask your instructor, your design instructor. I hope you have fun using iMovie.